Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Schneider and I'm here with
Adam Neely.
And we have an idea. We're going to try something that we've coined musical pen pals, which is essentially going to be where I write a something or other, like a line, a chord progression, something short, but then I'm going to bounce it and send it to Adam. And he's going to, what are you going to do with it?
I have no idea. I'm going to write a bass line or do something else. And I think the idea is that we're going to kind of go back and forth for a little while and just see what we come up with. We're going to be musical pen pals. Yeah. Is that supposed to be at the same time?
Yeah,
that's okay. How long do you want should this intro be?
I think that's probably.
Yeah, I think that's.
Yeah, good. Okay.
That was it. Okay, great.
Hey, Adam Neely. It's Jeff Schneider here. I have no idea how this is going to turn out, but I'm going to start real simple with just a kick drum pattern. We're at 144 beats per minute in 4/4, so here it goes. I'm going to kick it off with this kick drum pattern. No pun intended. All right, there it is. Let's take another listen back. So yeah, this is a simple start, but it can go in a lot of different directions. So really wanted to keep it kind of free here and let Adam take it wherever he wants to. But Adam, looking forward to what you come up with. Send it back over to me when you're done and we'll keep going here. I hope everybody enjoys sort of witnessing this process here of a little bit of collaborative composition. Take it away, Adam.
Okay, so my first instinct is to maybe add a synth bass line. I guess when we were starting this, I was kind of maybe thinking that I would be playing like electric bass, but let's go for something synthy. Let's download that kick drum pattern and load it into Ableton Live. Let's listen back. There we go. Let's actually double that. Maybe we want to do like a little bit longer of a thing. Maybe we want to like create, instead of a loop, maybe like a progression of some sort. Let's find a patch here in Serum. Woo! Whoa. What's hipster bass? Growl punch. Tech step? I don't know what that is. Throat yeah. Nah. Ooh, I like that one. It's like subby and dubby. Let's jam on something for a little bit. All right, let's like the idea. Let's come up with a cleaner version of that. 1, 2, ready, and. Okay, something like that. Let's do one more tick, and let's come up with like a less crappy ending riff thing. Here we go. 1, 2, ready, and. Yeah, all right, that's what we're gonna do. That's what I'm going to send back to Jeff. I hope he comes up with something magical. Back to you, Jeff.
Yeah. Well, thanks, Adam. That was awesome. I really don't know what I'm going to do, but I'm thinking maybe some sort of piano, like chordal thing on top of that. By the way, before we jump into any chords here, I just got to point out the real beauty here of Adam's computer keyboard. There's a lot going on there, and I think it might be time for a new one. But anyway, let's get to the music. So the notes that Adam is playing in this bass line, we've got an A flat, going to an F, going to a C, going to an E, and then it repeats. So and then that little riff at the end there. But we're just going to focus on those particular notes. We have to determine what key we want to play this in. I'm kind of thinking just like C major with some of that modal mixture action in there. So if we're starting on A flat, going to F, maybe A flat major to F minor, just a kind of a basic, that sounds nice. Maybe some major 7 action on the A flat. minor 7 on the F. That's nice. That's good too. And then we're going to the C major. And then we go to the E. Now, C going to E is not going to be too difficult. We could do like a C over E. The tricky thing is, though, we're going back to A flat after that. So it's a little bit of an awkward interval. That 3 to the flat 6. It's a little unusual, but I'm sure we can figure something out. Let's see here. That's not bad. That's sort of the C over E going to A flat. What about an E altered? Let's try that. So that's the E altered going to the A flat, and here's the C. I think I like the C add 9 going to the A flat. C add 9 over E. So let's try it out with the track. 3, 4. All right, so I actually did both. I did the C add 9 over E for the first time around, and then the E altered for the second time around. Let's take one more listen back. So what are those notes there at the end of the bass line, that little turnaround riff? Let's take a listen. I think that's it. Yeah, so it's F, E flat, C, F. That's kind of the issue here. Those notes don't really fit into either my C add 9 over E or my E7 altered. So I think what might work well is to go from C over E to A flat over, D flat over F. Let's hear what it sounds like in context. Cool, and I like how the D flat resolves down to the A flat. That works really well. I'm going to record it one more time just so we can get a cleaner rendition, and then I'll turn it back over to Adam. Let's do one more recording. 3, 4. Okay, cool. I'm not going to tweak it any more than that. I don't want to get into perfectionist mode here. So, Adam, those are your chords. Let's see what you do with it. Take it away. Wait, I want to end it just like Adam did. All right, Adam, back to you.
Okay. And screenshotted. That is a beautiful photo of your face, Jeff. So, first of all, this has character. This isn't dirty. This is worn in. I like to think of it as being worn in anyway. That's my excuse. Anyway, let's turn this into something more than just a loop, because right now it's kind of just these 8 bars, and there's like kind of an A section and a B section within the 8 bars because the chord progression changes a little bit. But I kind of want to expand this idea just so it, we can have a little bit more room to work with it. So I just have the Rhodes here. I got the drum loop. And my thinking is I want to add some 808 hi-hats, because the kids these days, they like their 808s. They like their rattling hi-hats, and I would like to give it to them. First of all, I've never really tried this before, but I want to experiment with an arpeggiator. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to find... Ooh, cool. Okay, so I'm going to find a hi-hat. I'm going to create an 8th note sort of groove with the hi-hat. Very basic, very simple. I'm just going to repeat the hi-hats like this. Okay. I'm just going to loop that measure right there. Cool. Now, that in itself is not particularly interesting. I suppose I could mess with different velocities of each one of these hi-hats, because then I can make it more human. Already a little bit more interesting, but I don't want to make it too human. I want to make it more mechanical. And the way that I can do that and sort of add that like rattling hi-hat vibe is I can change the subdivisions. Now I'm not going to do that manually. I'm going to do it with an arpeggiator. Now arpeggiators are fun to play with for pitched instruments. This is an arpeggiator on the bass track. I could change the rate of the subdivision. I could do it really fast. Instead, we'll add this arpeggiator to the hi-hats. And right now the arpeggiator is on eighth notes, so it shouldn't actually do anything. This is basically exactly the same thing that we had before. But if we change the rate, you can change how fast the hi-hats are going. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna map this mod wheel right here to the rate. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna record the automation in real time, and this is a fun way of getting that sort of rattling vibe without actually having to draw everything in. So let's try it. Here we go. Cool. Kind of didn't like at the end. Maybe we can go in here and sort of get rid of that automation and maybe just draw in like 30 seconds. Maybe we also add like some snare, like a snare track. Nice, okay. I think it might be nice to have like a B section idea, like a pause, a very brief pause before we go back into the main loop. And then maybe just for like 4 bars or something, there's just like an event that happens, like maybe just, I don't know, I'm thinking literally just that. What is that chord? That's a G over A. So it's gonna go like this. And then it kind of like breaks down. Oh, let's make sure the Rhodes. It's a spicy moment. Bow, and then we're back in, and the hi-hats come in. Something like that. I don't know, maybe Jeff can like change that into some bigger idea for a B section, but I think this is probably enough for Jeff to come up with some cool stuff. I'm excited about this. Sweet. All right, back to you, Jeff.
Several months later.
Hey Adam, it's been a couple of months, but I've done quite a bit with our loop here. Added way too much probably, but I had some time. So this is where I'm at now. I'm going to play the whole thing through, and then I'll do a little bit of a drill down to see what's going on under the hood. All right, here we go. Hey everybody, I'm Jeff Schneider, and I'm here with Adam Neely. And we have an idea. We're going to try something that we've coined musical pen pals, which is essentially going to be where I write a something or other, like a line, a chord progression, something short, but then I'm going to bounce it and send it to Adam, and he's going to, what are you going to do with it? I have no idea. Okay, so there you go. So I added a lot of ear candy, but the essence of what we did is still here. You know, we've got the bass line in there, we've got the Rhodes, we have that B section that you added, which is really nice, this part right here. I added that little triadic melody on top. To tell you the truth, I don't know how deep into this we should go. I just added a lot of production elements, effects and risers and sweeps and some additional notes doubling the melody, and then of course I pumped up the drums quite a bit. You know, up top I have this sort of lo-fi thing happening. Cut out a bunch of the highs, a bunch of the lows, added some reverb just to give it some ethereal space, and then of course it drops around here. So everything opens up at that point. There is some additional melody doubling happening with some of these patches here. Some serious side chaining going on there to let the kick drum through. I'll put in the drum so you can hear what that sounds like, the kick. And of course, Adam's hi-hats are still in there. I think that adds a nice modern twist. One thing I did add to the bass was just a sort of a sub-bass sound to go underneath the patch that Adam had originally used. So Adam's patch is still in there, but I did add that sub to beef it up underneath. I'll play it with and without. So here's with the sub. Here's without. Here's with. So in order to hear the difference there, you'll have to be wearing some headphones or have a good set of monitors, but it does really add a nice low end to round out this production. Adam, I hope you are cool with where this ended up. Maybe we can take it a little bit further sometime later this year, but this video has gotten long enough, so I'm gonna cut it and we'll continue the conversation later on. This was a lot of fun, Adam. Thanks so much, and thank you guys for watching. If you haven't yet subscribed to my channel, please do so. And if you haven't subscribed to Adam's channel, you gotta do that now. So thanks again, and I'll see you guys later.